Good afternoon, Krimmel Knights. I am Mr. Harper, principal of Krimmel Intermediate, and I'm here to give you this week's Krimmel Wrap-Up. Well, the news came out today that schools will be closed for the rest of the year. But I want you to know that Klein ISD and Krimmel Intermediate will still be serving our students. A reminder that April is National Poetry Month, and to celebrate, the library has issued a poetry challenge to students. Students have a choice of creating either a spine poem or a haiku, both of which are super simple formats. The challenge is just for fun, but all submissions will be published in the Rampart. Your student can check the library page on the Krimmel website or Schoology updates for details and examples. Parents and faculties are encouraged to submit as well. Our own Miss Trumbull wrote her own haiku for me to share. Here we go. Computer, Wi-Fi. Teachers, students, lessons, Zoom. 1,000 classrooms. So, get creative and we can't wait to see your submissions. Also, Scholastic has been hosting the Hardest Math Problem Student Contest. Krimmel Intermediate had 4 students correctly answer the question from round 1 and proceed to round 2. Well, we found out that all 4 students also answered the second round question correctly. They are Madi Vazetic, Ryan Tom, Glenn Johnson, and Jesse Wobodo. Congratulations and good luck in the next round. To give some at-home learning updates, make sure you are visiting the at-home learning website that can be accessed through the Klein ISD website. It is a great resource for students' lessons and supports. You also probably noticed that now the weekly content that is uploaded into Schoology includes a formative assessment. These formative assessments will represent the students' grades for the 4th quarter. We are hoping that students will review the content, take the formative assessment, let teachers then provide feedback, and then students can have additional attempts on these assessments. These assessments will have several attempts already, but if you need additional, please reach out to your teacher. Also, you can check the grading guidelines as put out by the district. That is also located on the at-home learning page that outlines all of the criteria for what our quarter 4 grades will represent and look like. So parents, I would highly recommend you go and check that out. We are also at Krimmel going to start sending out a weekly document that will include information for all subject areas to help cut down on the number of emails that parents are receiving. We'll also include in the email a weekly video conference schedule for families to help families better prepare for their week of at-home learning work. Also, information related to Zoom, which is the virtual meeting program we're using. Parents, we're asking that students join meetings using their names so that teachers can identify them and allow them into the Zoom meeting. We are asking this in order to prevent people from entering the meeting who should not be there. We want to thank you for your help with this. I also want to let families know that curbside meal pickup will continue on Mondays and Thursdays at 10:30 a.m. You can find the locations on the Klein ISD website. Also, please continue to look out for district communications and updates. Update number 20 was released today. These updates contains a lot of good information for families. Last but not least, I just want to remind families to please look out and go ahead and complete the 2020 census. Well, that's this week's update, and I hope to see you next Friday live from the Harper House. That's a wrap.